Why, hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and this is a RiseToWar Legacy. And today, I'm doing something that will be fun for all of my viewers. We're not just talking about a guide today, we are going through the history of Middle-earth using this game and looking at the locations and how cool it looks, the game. So, we're at Edoras, which is the home of the Horse Lords, correct? Speaking of side notes, I'm very excited about the War of the Rohirrim. By the time I don't want to date this video, but it's not out yet. But it's very, very cool. Edoras looks very nice. I think they did a really good job with it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. It's similar to the movies. They slightly did some things. They have the rights to the movies in this game, which is why it's kind of fun to see. Now, again, I'm a big fan of exploring Middle-earth in all its forms. I love the Battle for Middle-earth. I love the Return to Moria Lord of the Rings game. It's amazing. I love the Lord of the Rings Online. If you didn't know on this channel, if you're new to the channel, you should check out my content. I do voiceovers in that game, and we do lots of stuff. It's very fun. And of course, I do other content, Lord of the Rings as well. But we do a lot of different games because they're cool. They're very cool canvases to kind of see the world. But again, today, we're not talking about the mechanics of this game. We're looking at lore and looking at cool things like for visuals. So, Edoras, let's look at their art card here. Beautiful, beautiful art. I love that art. Again, I said in the last video that I made with this series, and maybe I'll number this series so it's not confusing. This will be probably the third video, I think. We'll see. Editors all want to figure that out later. Good luck, myself. So built by Rohan's second king, Brego, son of Errol, Edoras is a great southern city of men, and the capital of the Kingdom of Rohan, land of the Horse Lords. Built on a hill near the White Mountains, it is governed by King Theoden. Question for you all, for geography. Is Gondor also next to the White Mountains? I'm going to read this quote, and then I'll answer in a second. You can think about it. Who said this quote? I think Gandalf? Within their rise, the roofs of houses, and in its midst set upon a green terrace, there stand aloft a great hall of men. The Two Towers, Book 3, Chapter 6. That's cool. I love it that they put that on there. All right, did you do your guess? You can answer in the comments if you got it right or not. It is correct. It is connected to the White Mountains. It is at the end of the White Mountains. So this whole chain, starting here, basically downward, you know, Androst is, this entire chain, but mainly over here, all the way over to this side of the mountains, okay? You can kind of see them better if I go up because of the colors, but it's the whole chain is the White Mountains. Ered Nimreas, which is, I believe, Elven for White Mountains, from what I remember. I might be, you can take that with a grain of salt. But let's see Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith is also, obviously, I wonder what this is inspired from, guys. Okay, so obviously this is movie inspired heavily, right? I mean, it's like block for block practically, which is cool. We have the white tree that's not budded yet, and the whole like citadel, and there is technically a palantir in this tower, which is pretty cool. You also have a little tower back here that's one of the beacons, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like an Easter egg in this game. You can actually find all the beacons, which, of course, isn't really needed. But I believe you can. Yeah, there's another one. So you can kind of find all the beacons going along the entire White Mountains, which... Oh, look, there's another one. Let's see. Does it lead us all the way to Rohan? Is there an... Oh, there's another one. Isn't that cool? They have very little subtle things, but there's another one. Can we find them all? Easter egg, man. Find all the Easter eggs. I don't know if I skipped any, but... Oh. I've lost track of the beacons have gone... Oh, there. The beacons are lit. Rohan calls for aid. I mean, Gondor calls for aid. I guess they could technically do it both ways, huh? They go a long way. We're not going to go the whole way, because it's going to take too long. But we get all the way back to Edoras, where we were at. Which, again, if you look right here, I bet you there's a beacon up on the hills. Somewhere, maybe, possibly, maybe not. I bet you it's right back here somewhere. I'm just seeing if I can find the connecting beacon. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Did they put it over here? Well, I don't want to waste our whole video looking for beacons. So back to Gondor we go. Let's read the information card. The whole reason we're doing this video. So here is their information card. Beautiful, beautiful. That is not a picture from the movie. That is art. Someone did that. So cool. Minas Tirith, the city of kings, a towering, multi-tiered city crowned by a symbol of the symbol of Gondor, the White Tree. It was originally built as a last line of defense for the capital, Osgiliath, which that's cool that they put the information there. But the latter fell into ruin, and the capital was moved to Minas Tirith. So this was actually like a fortress city. It was like the Helm's Deep for Edoras, basically. Minas Tirith was originally. All right, and I mean, are all these quotes from Gandalf? I bet it's Gandalf. I'm trying to remember who's I'm reading it. A strong citadel it was indeed, and not to be taken by a host of enemies. In that space stood the houses and domed tombs of bygone kings and lords, forever silent, between the mountain and the tower. The Return of the King, Book 5, Chapter 1. It's cool. Anyway, I just love, I think this is just really fun. I think this is really cool. I hope that you're enjoying this little series that I'm doing here with these. But let's check out one more, and then we'll see you in the next one. Let's jump over to Dol Amroth, one of my other favorite cities of Gondor. Okay, so again, here it is. Dol Amroth, the Sworn Knights of Minas Tirith, led by Prince Imrahil. There it is. Dol Amroth is a city in what is now southern Gondor, located on a, there's my word of the day, peninsula? I think I may have butchered that a little bit. In western Belfalas. In the Third Age, all of the elves of Endhelion sailed west, and the city fell under Gondorian control. Oh, so interesting. I forgot that little tidbit. Part of it used to be the elves. And the Lord of the Rings Online goes into that, by the way, a little bit. It's kind of cool. But I love Dol Amroth. It's something that I love to explore in Lord of the Rings Online. I'd love to see it explored more in future series or something. But it's a very, very cool place. So with that said, my friends, have a great day in Middle-earth. Stay happy. Baruch Khazad Cruzade menu, if I earned it. Subscribe, like, comment, all that great jazz. Appreciate it. Thanks to my Patreons for their support. If you ever feel the inkling or means, be awesome. Check it out. Over there is the next episode, and over there is a LOTR tale. I do voiceovers in Lord of the Rings Online. See you in the next one, my friends. Stay happy.